I wish I could scream like that. Anyway, folks, welcome to Gazette Radio Hour with Doug and John on Santa Clarita's hometown station, AM-1220 KHTS. We're here every Friday at 1:03 or 4, whatever it is.
1 o'clock-ish.
Close enough.
So, Doug, what's going on?
Hey, man, okay.
What?
What?
So what's going on? I was reading your rant, and we were going to talk about that.
Stop.
What?
We got something more important than my rant.
More important?
Yep.
More important than your rant? Doug,
we're changing things up.
Do we have like a breaking news story or something?
No.
There's something more important than your rant.
We have better than that. We have misclassifieds.
Don't toy with me.
Yeah.
Don't mess with me.
Are you there, Misclassifieds?
I am. Hi, guys.
Hey.
Oh, Misclassified. This is a great way to start off a show, Doug. This is a program
Thank you.
change that I fully endorse.
I knew you would like it, so.
I like being first.
Oh, you always are, Misclassified. You always are. So
well, how you guys been?
Good,
Great.
good. So what's good in the classified?
Well, I picked out some really good ones. I had some good finds today. The first one I found was 2 Wilson tennis rackets with carry bags plus 10 dozen balls. That's a lot of balls. For $29 for everything.
$29?
$29. Isn't that an odd number? $29 for 2 Wilson tennis rackets, carrying bags, plus 10 dozen balls.
Tennis balls.
Yeah, of course.
That's like less than $2 a ball if you count the price of the rackets. I mean, you price this out, it's not a bad deal.
Wow. That is a great price.
If you're into tennis, isn't Wilson a good name brand?
Yes, it is.
That's what I thought. So if anybody out there is interested, the phone number to this is 818-222-0361.
One more time.
818-222-0361. And here's another one. 2 slot machines, Japanese token style, lots of lights, sounds, and fun. Each machine includes 500 tokens, instructions, and free delivery. $199 each.
Say that one again.
2 slot machines.
Oh, okay.
Slot machines, not.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I didn't hear the first part.
I went to Vegas one time with my daughter, and she saw a sign that said, Lucis, I gotta make sure I say this right, Lucis slots. And she asked me, what's the deal with the loser fill in the S word? And I was like, I think you maybe misread the sign. So are these loose slot machines misclassified?
No, they're Japanese token style.
What does that mean? Do you have any idea?
Don't ask me, but if anybody's interested, here's the number to call, and you could ask. 661-209-9683. For $200, I mean, they could be fun.
For Japanese-style slot machines, right?
Token style. Mm-hmm.
All right, what's the number again?
209-9683.
Okay.
Call them and find out.
That's. Well, I guess if you need tokens, if you need Japanese tokens, if you're going to Japan, and you need tokens. Maybe they're for the bathroom in Japan.
Well,
tokens?
they come with 500 tokens. I personally would rather put money in it, but whatever.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Okay, here's something. This is something I might buy. It's a Mint Robo Roll Around Vacuum. It's like the little robot vacuum.
Those are kind of cool.
It's new in the box. It's never been used. It's only $50, and I think those go for about $150. Doug,
Really?
you should get one for the office. It'll entertain us a little bit.
Wouldn't it chase you? Those things kind of freak me out. Okay, they really do. How do they know? First of all, how do you know that they're moving around when you're not there? Because they always put them on. How do you know they're like watching TV or talking to your remote controls or something?
I think it has an on and off button. Hello?
Yeah, but you turn it on when you leave the house. That's what they always show.
I tell you who it does freak out, and that's the dog.
Oh, it's going to freak out the dogs, too. But then how does it know where to vacuum?
I don't know. That's weird.
They work pretty well.
But if anybody's interested in it, it's only $50.
And it's brand new?
It's brand new. It's never used.
Wow. What's the number?
It's 251-2575.
Yeah, technology.
251-2575.
Technology's coming, people. Okay, it's going to rule the world, and then you're going to be like Terminators coming after you or something. It's going to start with the small little vacuum cleaners.
But I just love seeing them go around. They're so cute. Okay, here's something.
You say
really
that
different.
now until they come chase you, and okay, never mind. Go ahead, Miss Classified. Sorry.
You're sabotaging
I'm going to have
the sale.
visions of my house being vacuumed while I sleep.
There you go. By Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Here's another one. Asia. Okay, I got to try not to laugh when I say this. The Asian art Buddha on a wood stand.
A Buddha on a wood stand. I like that.
Yeah, and it's appraised at $1,500 to $2,500.
Wow.
And they're selling it for just $225.
Okay, wait a minute. Does anybody see anything wrong with that? The appraisal range is like, well, it could be anywhere from $1 to $2 million. There's an appraisal for you. We're only going to sell it for $200.
I just hope the person trying to sell this isn't listening to this show.
It sounds like a deal, though. I mean, well, for a wooden Buddha, I mean,
For
does
you
it say?
making fun of them.
Is there a picture?
No, it's not a wooden Buddha. It's on a wood stand. Buddhas aren't wood, are they? They're gold.
Yeah, real
Yeah,
gold.
it could be. No. You watch too much Indiana Jones.
What's the phone number?
284-6498.
All right, Miss Classifieds, tell everybody where these classified ads are available.
They're available in the Santa Clarita Gazette, and you can pick one up everywhere, anywhere.
What about online?
And online as well to SantaClaritaGazette.com.
All right.
Awesome. All right, Miss Classified.
Thank you so much.
A pleasure as always. What a great way to kick off the show with Miss Classified, Doug. What a great call.
Yeah.
Good choice. You made an executive decision on your own. You didn't mess it up.
Yep.
All right, you're listening to Gazette Radio Hour with Doug and John on AM-1220 KHTS, Santa Clarita's hometown station. We shall be right back.
Buddy on Santa Clarita's hometown station, AM-1220 KHTS. It's the Gazette Radio Hour with Doug and John. It's the radio digest version of the Santa Clarita Gazette and free classifieds for all you need to know to be in the know.
You know, this show gets better and better and better each segment.
It does.
Doug. I mean,
every week's better.
it's like
than the
how
week
can you
before.
top Misclassified?
There's only one way.
There's
There's only one way. That's the news director of this fine radio station.
Oh yeah, well yeah, Perry too. Well, maybe there's two ways now.
We need to stall because Perry's
I'm having
laptop
all
isn't
kinds of technical
connected.
difficulties here.
So Perry, from memory, what do you think of the top story?
What do I see?
This
as
is
top
the week in
stories?
review.
You know, the story we just broke. Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah,
For Peter Marquez,
Shirley's-
the TMZ generation over there,
generation.
thinking that is news.
I'm just trying to help.
Yeah.
Last time I get
Yeah.
involved.
No.
He says.
Can I hold you to that?
Yeah.
All right.
Sign this piece of paper.
So yeah, in case you missed all of the gospel, it was interesting. You know, Sean Penn and Charlize Theron hanging out at Vasquez Rocks. We don't usually.
At
6 a.m.
6 a.m. I
Yeah.
was like, don't they were they coming home from a party? That would be the story.
Not at all.
They got up and brought their kids.
Maybe they have real jobs and they were getting up early. I don't know.
Taking them to daycare.
I do the news.
On the way to see
So-
daycare. Let's see this.
Yeah.
Why would you?
Interesting. Kid was crying. People were upset that the kid was crying. Thought maybe the kid was getting.
Well, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. Have you been woken up by a crying kid?
Yeah,
at 6 o'clock
I
in
would
the
have been
morning?
crying
Yeah,
if you brought me out to
exactly.
drag me out to Vasquez Rocks.
Why were they at Vasquez Rocks at 6 a.m.? Did I miss that part?
That's just personal reasons.
First of all,
Peter
is the
Marquez.
park even open at 6 a.m.?
Not technically. You can. I've been told you can park and walk in the gate.
Okay.
Outside, but
That's okay.
come on, it's Vasquez Rocks.
They're gonna get arrested for trespassing.
Yeah.
The Vasquez family will be very upset.
So it's surprising to me you had the family with a 2-year-old there at 6 a.m. and then you had somebody else that was even
there was
there at
actually
6
somebody
a.m.
else there.
to report it.
What are all
they were
these
probably the
people doing
neighbors
there?
sleeping and heard the kid crying.
Oh,
And have you ever been woken up by a crying kid? You know,
Oh, yeah.
it's not fun.
You were falling asleep at basket.
The other story we just broke, which is kind of interesting and fun to do, the the mayor of Lancaster, and I'm not sure what his motive is here, but moved $1 million into his campaign fund. Now he's part of the group of lawyers that are suing pretty much everybody over the California Voting Rights Act.
RX Paris.
Right,
Including
RX Paris.
Palmdale, right?
I thought everybody knew who the Lancaster mayor was.
I
but
just
maybe
figured
not. He's only been there 20 years. Okay, I'm sorry, John.
Wow. I just want the names to be put to the story so there's no rumors.
No, you're
there's
right,
not
you're
allegations.
right.
We've heard.
It's no, and their names are out there. I talked to RX Paris earlier this morning. He confirmed that he had his accountant move the money into his campaign war chest, whatever. He's potentially gearing up for a run. The 21st Senate district is going to be wide open.
Right.
Steve Knight's had that seat. He's now got Buck McKeon's seat. So the mayor of Palmdale, Jim Ledford, about 90 minutes after I put that story out there about RX Paris, I get an email from Mayor Ledford that says he's going to be forming an exploratory committee.
Uh-oh.
Now, anybody who knows these two characters
Yeah, that's
know
gonna be-
They don't
have
like
a
each other, do
strong,
they?
contentious history that goes back probably decades.
Could we
years
sponsor
at
that
least.
debate? Because that would be awesome.
So That's going to be, those two instantly become the contenders that everybody's talking about. Now, I don't know if, again, did RX do that to force his hand and find out what's going on, or just because he wants anybody but Jim Ledford to be running because the two do not.
They don't like each other. And
They don't get along.
maybe he's getting a better rate of interest in his campaign.
But RX Paris is well known just from his TV commercials. So he's going to have face recognition and voice recognition.
Well,
And a well-funded, well-oiled campaign.
Yeah.
No, sorry, I didn't get. Where did the $1 million come from that he put into?
Personal funds.
The guy is a millionaire.
That's his own.
He runs a personal injury law firm
he
that I
has a
would
big
not
firm.
call what people normally call a mill, but it's a personal injury law firm.
They do well.
They do well. He does a lot of car accidents.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Every car accident in Palmdale, it seems like. But that's just
So I've taken. I know you can't discuss it, but you've had dealings with his firm.
no. But I know somebody who yes,
Okay.
I've dealings. That's a nice way to put it. Okay. Unconfirmed dealings. How's that for newsman Perry? What do you think? Unconfirmed potential.
It sounds pretty sketchy. I don't
Rumors
know
of
if I'd run on that
yeah,
report.
it's
Coming from a lawyer,
Maybe we'll just put it on Facebook.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay,
So
so
the truth doesn't matter.
wow. Well, I just think there's a lower standard for what
Lower
passes as
standard.
acceptable.
Okay.
Also coming up, the Saugus Union School District, they named their 4 people submitted applications. I assume, it seems like they're all valid residents, but they're checking that out as far as
For the
last
vacant
time.
spot.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's going to be a meeting at 4 p.m. on November 18th, right before the regular school district meeting. They're going to, have the process, interview the 4 candidates, and then choose the guy or gal they think is best for the job. And then that night, that person is going to get sworn in.
Now, does that person takes over the term
Right, of Doug Bryce.
of Doug Bryce?
Right, and then
they'll have to run.
Exactly. And
Perry, I'd like to
2
back
years.
up a minute. Do we know when the election is for Steve Knight's seat?
No, that's all the speculation is happening right now. But Steve's going to get sworn in January to his new seat in Congress for the 25th, and then after that, the governor has 14 days to declare an election. So 2 weeks later, he's then going to give the county has 3 months to hold, or 126 days.
I imagine it's
going
going to be in that April.
4 months? That's
April,
4 months.
I imagine it's going to be in that April timeframe.
But yeah, right. It's going to be right around there, and they're probably going to have the. But it's all spelled out in state law because they have to have it within 140 days. So there's like a 2-week window when they can.
Perry, unfortunately, we're almost out of time. So what else you got?
Domestic Violence Center. Just wanted to give them a shout out. It's a nice long story talking about all the resources that they have in the community. So you might want to check that out on the website. The CLWA opened up their big solar panel facility. I don't know how much that's going to save me in my rates. But
Probably not a lot.
But it's
Don't
going to
hold
save
it.
the district money, and hopefully that trickle down economics, right?
I wouldn't count on it, my
Really?
friend.
Is that how it
I would
works?
not count
yeah,
on it.
yeah.
The savings
probably
goes
not.
right to my pocket, right?
Probably not.
All right,
Probably
so
not.
they got more solar power, so it's good for everybody. Greener,
All right.
greener energy.
All right. Well, where can people find out more about this stuff besides Facebook?
Hometownstation.com.
That's why I was asking.
All right, Mr. Perry
Good
Smith,
man.
the news director here at KHTS. Thank you so much for your time.
Thanks for having me, Doug.
Perry's Week in
It's always,
Review.
it's always an honor and a privilege.
Oh, pleasure. All on this side of the microphone.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. All right, you listen to Gazette Radio. Doug and John on AM-1220 KHTS, Santa Cruz Hometown Station. When we come back, we're doing something. I don't know.